So we have a breaking update on the heartbreaking case of Romeca Meeks Blackmon, the young mother who was unalived 1 mile from her son's school.
She's the one who shot her. She's the one who shot her. But she shot her.
Quadajah Johnson, known on Facebook as Holly Johnson, is the alleged unaliver.
I'm licensed to carry.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, bitch.
You shot somebody, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you?
Calm down. Go back down.
Romeca's ex, Carlos Loso Way, was claiming self-defense, and a lot of people didn't understand why. According to reports, Romeca had just dropped off the 6-year-old son that she shares with Carlos Loso Way to school. She put a heartfelt letter in her son's lunchbox, not knowing that that was the last time she would be able to do so. Less than an hour after the school bell struck, the young, vibrant mother who loved to dance was no longer alive. According to the Chicago Police Department, CPD, officers responded around 9:35 a.m. on September 8, 2025 to multiple 911 calls reporting gunfire near Cermak Road and State Street. When officers arrived, they found Meeks lying in the street suffering from multiple gunshot wounds, including injuries to her chin and thigh. She was transported to Stroger Hospital, where she was later pronounced deceased. Investigators said the shooting followed a physical altercation between Meeks and Johnson, who allegedly claimed to possess a valid concealed carry license. During the dispute, Johnson is accused of pulling out a firearm and shooting Meeks multiple times. Police said Johnson remained at the scene where her weapon was recovered, and she was immediately taken into custody. Family members shared that Meeks had just dropped off her young son at school and was on her way to work at the time of the incident. Witnesses also alleged that Meeks' child's father, Carlos Loso Way, who was reportedly subject to an active restraining order, was present during the altercation and placed Meeks in a headlock. In those moments, Johnson allegedly drew her firearm and fatally shot Meeks at close range. A lot of people believe that Holly, aka Quadajah, and Carlos Loso Way showed up to the school, but that was not the case. According to reports, this violent incident happened right in front of Carlos's home. According to Chicago police, the person taken into custody after Monday's fatal shooting of Romeca Meeks Blackmon has been released without charges.
Hi, good afternoon, you all. According to CPD, the person who was taken into custody after the fatal shooting of 31-year-old Romeca Meeks Blackmon has been released without charges. Blackmon's family is eagerly seeking justice.
Someone has to pay for this. It's not right.
Surrounded by family and overwhelmed with grief, Romeca's mom, Tina McMiller, says she's, as you can imagine, heartbroken after losing Romeca to gun violence on Monday morning. Romeca was dropping her son off at school near Cermak and State when police say some sort of fight unfolded, with the suspect pulling out a gun and shooting Romeca in the face. She was rushed to Stroger Hospital but did not make it. Romeca was in school to become a nurse. Her mother says she was an outstanding mother, daughter, and friend.
Romeca was my baby. Romeca was kind, sweet, loving, very, very supportive, and an amazing mother. She loved her son. She loved me. She loved her siblings. And I loved her the same.
Tina says she's now raising her grandson, Romeca's 6-year-old son. Also, when I reached out to CPD about why the person originally taken into custody for allegedly shooting Romeca had been released without charges, they said that they can't give us any type of comment on an ongoing investigation. Loved ones say that there will be a balloon release in Romeca's honor tonight at 68th and Normal in Inglewood, where she attended high school. Reporting live in the South Loop, I'm Jewel Hillary, WGN News.
So if this story actually went down the way the news and the blogs are portraying, why are we not getting justice for Romeca Meeks? It's time for us to take a deeper dive. Romeca and Carlos seem to have a very volatile relationship. She had to place a restraining order out against him, according to her family. He's allegedly broken her balcony window, her television, taken things out of her home. So we can definitely see why the restraining order against him was warranted. Now, as you recall, Quadajah, aka Holly, said that she had a restraining order out against Romeca.
I'm licensed to carry.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
You shot somebody, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you?
Now, Quadajah, aka Holly's family, says that Romeca actually showed up to Carlos's home as they were putting their baby inside of the car, and she blocked their car with her car. This spot is where Romeca was. This is where the crime actually took place. This is the Ford that Holly was leaning against, and her family said that she was getting in on the driver's side.
Carlos came out of his house, putting the baby in the car. Holly was on the driver's side of the vehicle. A car driven by the victim pulled up and blocked Carlos's car from leaving. Romeca got out the car and they began fighting.
We know this to be Romeca's car because in previous situations, we've seen her get out of the car and confront Carlos. The front of the car and the headlights match the same car that was on the scene that she was in front of.
Carlos attempted to remove Romeca's car during the fight. The victim was on top of the pew-pewer when the pew-pews were fired.
Now that Holly, aka Quadajah, has been released, videos have now been circulating on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook of Romeca pulling up on Carlos at someone else's home.
You're home. Ain't that what you said? I'm at home. You ain't nowhere near home. You ain't nowhere near at home. And I'm ringing both bells. What you study land for? I knew you was pulling up to a bitch crib. That's why you blocked me.
As I watched the videos, I noticed these familiar gates, and I also slowed it down to look at a restaurant that was at the corner. The restaurant is Sharks Fish and Chicken, which is at the corner of Cermak and South State Street.
The deadly shooting happened this morning right here along Cermak near State.
The restaurant is here, and the unaliving happened right here on the corner of Cermak and South State Street. The restaurant is here, and this is exactly where Romeca was going to ring the buzzer.
From her crib, bitch, I ain't stupid. Y'all whole lights on up there and everything. Who the fuck you think you lying to, Carlos? All you do is lie. All you fucking do is lie. All your ass do is lie, bitch. You was just on the phone with me for 45 minutes driving to a bitch house arguing with me, and the whole time you pulling up to a bitch crib.
Holly is stated to have said, "I feared for my life," and perhaps that, along with the restraining order, helped her to get out of this situation. However, not everyone, including her friends, are okay with her actions.
Me and Holly is from the same town, right? And this is for real. Her mom used to babysit me and my cousin when we were kids. Our family kind of grew up. I wouldn't say grew up together, but I know them basically through my grandmother. We all been cool. Holly was not jealous of this girl. Not at all. And I'm telling you, I've actually
Why would she be? She the new baby mama.
She wasn't. Holly comes from good people. I'm talking about good, solid ass people. She don't come from no bum ass family. She ain't hurting for no motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying? She got her shit together. This is one. Me personally, as a person, as somebody that knows her, I'm just upset at the decision that she made to shoot this girl. You know what I mean? Romeca, I think I said her name right. I hate that Romeca lost her life in this situation or whatever, but I think that we're painting a picture of Holly that is not a picture of being painted of Holly that is not true.
Right. So look, it's good that you say that. It's good that you say that because now it makes me question you to answer you this. How do you feel like they're supposed to think about those?
What I'm telling you is I don't like the decisions that she made. And I don't mean to cut you off, but I was just looking at the comments. I don't like the decision that she made. But at the same time, everybody has a fucking breaking point. You cannot keep bullying people. And this goes for all the young kids that's even watching. You can't keep bullying people and expect them to respond in a certain way. You cannot. We cannot expect that. It's not a decision I would have made, but it wasn't me. That's just me.
Romeca pulled up on Holly at Lowe's house. Lowe's house is on the same block as the school, so it's down the street. If you go look at her crime scene, bro, you're going to see the puddle of blood in front of a store. It's in front of a storefront, not in front of a school. If you go on my page and you see Romeca stalking Los and pressing his bell, you're going to see her show the whole crime scene right there. So that means she got killed right in front of his house because the blood spot is right there in front of his house, not in front of no school.
So you saying she dropped her son off and then what? She re-rocked and went by Lo's house?
Yes, that's exactly what she did, bro. Romeca just attacked her. That mean old girl damn near fearing for her life because ain't no telling what Romeca saying. Why you, if you just beat her up and you just smashed her, why you got to beat her up again? You feel me?
So you got 4 shots handed off, and if a motherfucker say she shot with 4 shots and he had in a headlock and this nigga ain't get hit,
if he had on the headlock while she's shooting all them shots, that means Los would have got hit, right?
This situation is very unsettling and did not have to happen. The fact that this 6-year-old has to grow up without his mother is the worst part of it all. What I need to do is hear from you. What do you think about everything going on with this Romeca case? Leave a comment and you know how we do. We'll talk about it down below. Talk to you guys later. Bye. As always, thanks for watching. But before you go, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and hit the bell so you don't miss out on any of my new episodes.